Hi, I'm Jason,
And I'm Marshall.
and we are your WileyPlus student partners. WileyPlus is an online version of your textbook that includes hundreds of practice questions, videos, and auto-graded homework assignments. Students who consistently use WileyPlus throughout the term earn higher grades in the course, and it's required for this course as well.
For today's agenda, we're going to show you how to register for WileyPlus, purchasing options that are available to you, and how to use Wiley, and lastly, where to get help when you need it. So to begin with registration for WileyPlus, you're going to go to wileyplus.com and then click Login. You'll be brought to a screen that says Login with the legacy platform or with the new platform. You can go ahead and click on Login with the legacy platform. You will then come to a page here where if you see at the bottom it says Find Your Course, you're going to click on that. And then if your instructor has provided you with a WileyPlus course code, then you would enter it into the space provided. However, if not, you can just search your schools, which would be Humber College. And then after searching, you will click on one of the plus icons next to the course that you're enrolled in to then find the section of your class. And as well, another tip, you can actually search by instructor. So if you know the instructor for your class, then you can go ahead and click on that to make things a little easier. Then you'll be brought to a screen to create your account. If you're retaking this course or moving to the second part of the course, you don't need a new code. You would just enter your email address and a password and follow the steps provided.
There are many different ways to purchase WileyPlus, and we're going to go over these different ways in this section. Firstly, there are two places to buy: the bookstore and online. If you go to the Lakeshore bookstore, the loose leaf version of WileyPlus is $147.25. So this will give you access to WileyPlus online, including the textbook that you can keep for your future. Or you could go online and buy, which has many different ways. First, you could register with your registration code. So if you purchase a book in the bookstore, it comes with the WileyPlus registration code, so you have access to the online WileyPlus. Then you could also only purchase WileyPlus, so you will have access to the online book, but after your trial is done, you will no longer have access to the book. As we talked about, in the bookstore, you could purchase WileyPlus and loose leaf, or you could purchase WileyPlus and perpetual access to the ebook. So this will allow you to use WileyPlus for the period of time that you are, and you can keep the book afterwards. And finally, there's a 14-day grace period you can use, which is like a free trial. You can use that as well if you're not ready to buy the books yet. So if you need more time deciding which option is best for you, you can select the 14-day grace period with access to WileyPlus today. So if you have to do any assignments within the first 2 weeks of your course and you're not ready to buy the textbook yet, you could use these 14 days. Lastly, you could download the e-textbook, which is 25% off WileyPlus. You have offline access, you can search, you can use it on your mobile on up to 4 devices, and highlight and take notes.
In this section, we're going to go over how to use WileyPlus. So to stay on track with your courses, you can first set up notifications so you can see when assignments may become due and you can be reminded of those so you don't miss any deadlines. Next, WileyPlus has an option for read, study, and practice. So with the reading, since you have access to the e-textbook, you can go on there and read the chapter that you were assigned. Then you can go and study and review that chapter. And lastly, WileyPlus provides practice questions for you to go over before you do any kind of assignments.
WileyPlus also allows for you to use an interactive student learning program, and they call that Orion. Orion will adapt your learning depending on how you need it. So first you'll go into Orion and you'll pick a chapter and you'll begin the questions. Depending on how you do on the questions, the diagnosis will determine your baseline level of understanding. It will then give you a performance report, so you can review your question, your learning objectives, and your chapter performance. This Orion allows you to see how you need to improve in which different aspects of your learning. So if there's a chapter that you may not understand fully or you need to practice a little bit more, that is where you will use Orion, and it will show you exactly what you need to work on.
A big part of using WileyPlus, not only to help you with learning throughout the semester, but is also to complete assignments that are assigned to you by your professor. So you can also go online And then you go under the assignment tab, and then you can click on the ones as they become available. And then again, just to throw back to setting up notifications, you can do this so that way you don't miss any deadlines for the assignments as they are graded.
Now, if you have any difficulties with WileyPlus, there's many different avenues you can go for support. Firstly, you can go to myself or Marshall, and you can email us if you have a question or if you have issues, and we will have office hours running from 2 to 3 p.m. on Thursday, September 15th and Thursday, September 12th. So if you have any issues registering or you don't understand where to find your code, you can come ask us in the library. You can also go to technical support, which is 24/7, and that's at wileyplus.com/support. There's FAQs, live chat, and message to the WileyPlus support team. Lastly, you could go to the student resources, which is at wileyplusgallery.video/students, and there you can see a whole presentation with a step-by-step tutorial of going through how to register for WileyPlus.
And that's everything for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope that we provided all the answers to any questions you may have had. And again, if you have any in the future, you can come to us during our office hours or send us an email that was included in the previous slide.
Thank you.